Hello everyone. We are going to be talking about IELTS writing task 1. What you have right in front of you is a line graph. And before we start, I would like to tell you about writing IELTS 1, which is about 30% of the whole score of writing. So you're going to have two writing in IELTS writing. So what we are going to do is the first writing. What you can see right now is a line graph. Okay, it's a line graph. Right. Let's see what it is about. It's from 2003 to 2009. So over a period of 6 years. Okay. Or throughout a period of 6 years, what happened? What is this about? It's about comparison of trends in private and government funding in Australia. So this is what they did during 2003 to 2009. It's about government aid and private giving to aid. Okay, so you can see, and here you have the percentage. Right. So you have two groups that you're going to talk about, the similarities or differences. Well, it starts from 2003, the government aid, and it goes on. As you can see, there's a steady rise in or increase in government aid, whereas in the private one, there's a kind of fluctuation, and it rises 20% first. You can see that there's a 20%, and then it goes up to, it rises sharply. So there was a sharp rise. You can write there was a sharp rise, or it rose sharply, it rose dramatically, or there was a sharp increase, okay, in 2004, and then there was a sharp decline, or it fell sharply. First I'm giving you the words in 2006, and then again there was a little, or there was a gradual rise. So as you can see, the private sources actually helped more. They gave more aid, but the government one was steady. Okay, so let's start doing it so you know what you're going to write about. Now you understand the whole thing. Let's start. Well, this picture, this line graph shows or demonstrates, you can say demonstrate or shows or provides information about. So you can write down these words. They're going to be very useful for you. Well, so that you can use different words all the time. Do not start with one word. So it shows a comparison in the trends of Australian aid funding for the years 2003 to 2009. There was an increase of 20% in funding from private aid for the year 2004. Okay, you can see there was a 20%. Okay. And whereas funding from government aid increased only slightly, okay, for the same period, for the same year. Okay, in 2005 and 6, private aid, okay, so what can you say here? Private aid showed a steep increase, or significant increase, or you can say rise, significant rise, or it rose sharply, it rose steeply. Okay, so you can use different words. They are very useful. These words are very useful for your IELTS writing. And what happened next? While the government aid rose approximately 10% in the same period. Government aid showed a steady rise or steady increase, about 10% in the same in the period 2005 and 6, or 2005 to 6. In contrast, so if you want to compare it, in contrast, private aid showed a significant fall, or significant drop, or decline, or it fell significantly. It declined significantly of approximately 40%. You can see the percentage of approximately. Approximately means about 40% overall. From 2003 to 2008, government aid maintained a steady increase. Can you see? Okay, it maintained a steady increase. So it maintained, this is a very useful word, it maintained a steady increase. I repeat it for you to remember. And with no significant changes or fluctuations. Here you can see fluctuations, okay? But with for the government, you don't see any fluctuations. It remained, it maintained a steady increase. On the other hand, we're going to talk about the other one, which is a private one, private source. Private aid started with a gradual rise. It started with a gradual rise. Okay, it started with a gradual rise in 2004, okay? After which it increased dramatically, it rose dramatically, it grew dramatically, it grew sharply, okay? So some very useful words here. It grew sharply, significantly. And in 2005, right? Here, 2005 and 6. From 2006 to 2007, private aid improved slightly. It improved slightly, or it went up a little bit. It went up slightly. The graph shows that, now we talk about the conclusion. The graph shows that compared to government aid from private sources, increased dramatically over the 6 years. Okay, it increased dramatically over the 6 years, right? Private source aid grew to 176, or by 76%, while government aid grew to 150 by 50%, okay? So that is all about it for IELTS writing task 1. Well, you will hear from me soon. I'm going to put another IELTS task for next week. So make sure you subscribe to this channel. We will continue next time. Take care and goodbye.